Yes, sir. Away some of that space.
Put it in place.
What space?
I had it right here so we get a little bit of backdrop. And then
Yeah, no, that's kind of good. I like it off centered a little bit because when I'm putting
Captions and so forth.
the thing, yeah. Gotcha.
It looks like it's right at the top of her.
You must be head.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's all good. Oh.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to another episode of I Got Big Balls. Pause.
Pause.
I don't have big balls, but I'll pause.
Hey, once again, this on. It's your boy E1 Don signing on salute. That's E the number one DON on most social media. I still got to figure out my Twitter situation. We'll talk about that later. And show everybody by crunchtimemedia.net for all your photo, video, and merchandise needs. You need to go copy a cereal connoisseur, a Big Bowls Pause tee, and the hoodie season is coming soon, so you know we're going to have them hoodies on deck. So make sure you guys shopping with us. And we're at Live Hip Hop Daily. Make sure you guys download the app, go to the website. A lot of great programming, and this is one of them. I got Big Bowls Pause. We got more cereal, we got more guests, and we got more bowls. Pause.
I still don't have balls. Though. Play with a few, but
This is going to be exciting. It's exciting. We got calls in the building, Danny Digital.
What's going on? It's your boy Danny Digital. Follow me on all social media at Danny Digital. That's DANYDIGITALL. Check out some of the photography and my video content I got there for you guys.
And we got a real special guest in the building.
hey,
We got Mahogany Raspberry.
that is I, Mahogany Raspberry. And since they gave their social media, I'll go ahead and give mine.
Yes,
But you can just type in my name, Mahogany Raspberry. On IG, it does say _glamourpuss. Don't crack on my name. My granny gave me that name because she said I was always her glamour baby. So _glamourpuss. But just type in Mahogany Raspberry. You can find me anywhere.
Alright,
So we'll get into what she got going on. As always.
It works though. It works. And it's puss, not pussy. Puss.
Be very clear.
Question, because I had a question. One of them. I checked that one off.
So tell us, I was checking out some of your clips. You know, I know you're into acting real big, so I was watching some stuff from. You got a series called Mr.
Yes.
Yeah.
I play Janika.
Janika.
Tell us a
Janika.
little
We're
bit
in
about
season 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
This like a I got some more questions about that, but I want to start back. How you even got into acting? Like, tell us a
I
little bit about
never
you.
saw me doing acting ever. I was like the biggest, shyest, worst ever. Stuck under my mom with everything. The least little thing was my hands was shaking, and I was horrible. Never saw me doing that. But I initially moved here I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
I initially moved here for my music because I sing. And I started out rapping first, but you know, that's a whole nother beast right there. Y'all ain't ready for that one. Y'all ain't ready. Oh, I got those. That's cool.
Okay, go ahead.
But I started doing my music stuff when I moved here and did an audition for a fashion show.
Okay.
Didn't see myself doing that stuff either, but the runway stuff just like took off.
Yeah.
So I went to do an audition, and the guy gave me the role, gave me a lead role. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up, cool. And just kind of like when I got bit by the acting bug, it was on.
Right.
And from me doing that audition, he asked me to stick around, lay low, my boy. But he asked me to stick around, and he says, I have a question for you. So I come back in, and he says, have you ever considered doing radio? I was like, hell yeah, before I moved here.
Yeah.
He says, cool, you got a week, put your show together. I'm like, you're so funny. And he's like, no, really, you got a week, put your show together. I said, well, give me 2, because anything I do, I put 200 plus in it. I don't half do anything. So he gave me the 2 weeks. I pulled a few ladies in, and I had for 4 years Miss Mo's Intimacy Box Talk Radio.
Intimacy box. Hold up.
See, I already know where y'all going with that, but that was not it.
I just keep getting overrun with questions. All right, Intimacy Box for 4 years. That's what we're talking about right now. Can we dive into that a little bit?
Sure.
What are the topics about in the intimacy box?
When people hear intimacy box, they go, "Oh my God, they talking about sex." But that was not the thing. Intimacy box was just for women who talked on intimate things that went on in the calendar year. And it could be also intimate relationships with a mother and a daughter, a grandfather and a grandson, because a lot of people, the love language is so different for everybody. You have to find what language actually works for you. So that was one of the focal points on teaching people how to put love back into their relationships and finding what language actually worked for them, as well as I did have Empress, and her little segment was my voice, intimacy. It was, let me see, now it's time for Soul Sex with Empress, where everything's get nice. So I'm gonna bring her in, and so she would talk about really being intimate with your partner, where intimacy is not always about penetration. So sometimes it could just be a touch, it could be you holding, it could be just you setting a mood for a person, and people, a lot of people don't see that. They always just attach it to sex. So we just talk about everything. We just got really deep with it. And oh Lord, emotional. Whew, dealing with a whole bunch of women. My daughters were co-hosts on my show. Sabrina, Miss Beast, Boss Beast, she was a co-host on the show. Comedian Jay Renee was a co-host on the show. Tasha White was a co-host on the show. So yeah, it was a little bit of a revolving door for a little bit, trying to find who stuck. Because, you know, people got busy in their careers, and I respect that. And I wanted it to be a platform where people could grow from. I don't want to hold you. And that's what happened with me. I got so busy doing things, I had to just kind of let it go.
Back to acting. Have you ever get caught up in a role? You know, like, you know, I heard like Terrence Howard, his character for like a month straight.
I literally just went through that.
Like, how often you get caught in a role? Like, you find yourself being Janika while you out shopping on some regular.
Now, it's some people who will put you in your character role.
Yeah, and then how many times has that happened? They just notice you from
because I'm more of a
TV.
like I'm a Pisces, so I'm mixed with every zodiac out there. So I'm an emotional person sometimes, and I have a huge heart. But I will become a Cancer. I will become a Scorpio. I will become a Taurus. Like all of that is in there. Just it takes a lot to get me there.
Right.
But I was doing Double D's. I did Double D's with Mike Van for about 4 years, and it's a sketch comedy show. And Double D's has boobs out to here. I have my own cleavage sisters, but she has boobs out to here, and I gave her a hard Southern accent. So when I have shows to do, the moment I release my doorknob leaving my home, I become my character. So I got stuck with Double D's voice for like 3 weeks. And I would be talking to people, and being that I'm from Alabama, it's not that hard, you know? So I would be talking to people, and in my head, like, damn, there go Double D's again. And Double D's was like, hi, everybody, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Double D's. And come see me and all my friends on the Mike Finch show. So it's like, oh, no. But I just did... with John West Jr. I'm working with him on a lot of stuff. Got some big projects about to jump off. I've been quiet. Y'all know I don't post like that, but I've been quiet. But we did Innocence Dies Young. I can't give away what the actual story is about, but there was a very, very, very emotional scene that I had to do, and it took damn near a week for me to just get that off of me. And that was like the deepest, darkest I had ever gone with a character. And that was really hard.
I'm trying to do some research on this. Y'all are real hush. There's some clips, like a lot of pictures. But they ain't no
it's some more that's coming, so y'all just wait. Y'all just wait.
Was there ever like a role that you was uncomfortable doing?
Well, I did my first bedroom scene. I had my bottoms on. It wasn't no penetration stuff going on.
Tell us how that works, because that should be looking real. Like,
there's a gadget that the guys, sometimes they have guys put socks on their person, or there's a gadget that it's a hard gadget. It's like a cup, and it cups the front, and it loops up, not into the anal, but it loops up to. It's like in a U. It's like in a U, and they have to put their person in that cup. So if they have an erection, it doesn't make the female uncomfortable. You know, so I don't ever want to be in their shoes with that. But I've seen some gadgets, but my very first bedroom scene, I was the only female on set. But everybody was extremely professional.
Right.
There was no one like, staring at butts and stuff, because I did have a thong on and I had my bra on. But from the angle that they shot it at, being that my hair was so long, you couldn't see that I had it on. And I had to really straddle this guy, and they wanted to get a clip of the headboard like knocking the wall. So I had to really make the headboard hit the wall. And I was like, oh my God, my mom is gonna kill me. So when I did that, and I also played a stripper. I played a stripper before, and that when somebody posted it on Baller Alert, and that was with Sean Mathis on the show called Threesome. Mm-hmm. That was a really cool show. It was real dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
I had to. It's on Baller Alert, and when my hand's shaking, when they posted that on Baller Alert, and I saw it, I was like, oh shit, I gotta call my mom. Because like my butt is like all in the camera, and I was like, well, mom, see, I'm gonna send something to you, because I don't have family here. My family's in Mobile. Yeah. I'm gonna send something to you. I did it like 2-3 years ago, but it hit social media. So, and I was like, oh my
sketchy,
God. But my mom,
it's art. Trust me.
She saw it. My grandmother saw it, and they were cool with it. They said because it was tastefully done. So, she was like, as long as you respect yourself and what you do, then we always support it. And I was like, oh. Thank y'all.
Are you into like acting classes and stuff like that?
Yes, I have not been lately because I've been so busy. Bruce don't kill me. But my acting coach is Bruce Blackshear. He is absolutely amazing. Right. And I've also done some coaching with Coach Wesley at AVA. But I've been studying with Bruce now for about 2-3 years. Am I right, Bruce? You on there. But he's at Believe It, like actually the letter B, Leave, and It. And it's just awesome. I take away something different every class. He's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I definitely want to get that info. I tried some acting classes. And
I coach too now.
Acting's not as easy. I don't even know if it looks easy to anybody, but
it's not. People say that, oh, y'all actors don't do anything. And then it becomes a hassle sometimes too, because like being in relationships and you're having an actual moment, they're like, she's just acting. Right. He ain't really serious. Acting.
I took an improv class in college. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
It kind of helps you.
It's a lot of work, and I've actually come across people
some shit.
who are behind the sines, and they'll go, I could never do what you guys do, because that particular scene from Innocence Dies Young, I'll tell that part. Don't kill me, John. There's a scene where my 8-year-old daughter dies. And we're in the hospital room, and she's in the hospital bed. I think you saw maybe a clip of it on social media. But there's a scene where she dies from a gunshot wound. And it took me because the little girl looks like my daughter. Right. And my daughter had that same yellow jumper when she was little. So to see this little girl, and it's bothering me. To see this little girl laying in the bed in that yellow jumper looking like my daughter, and blood is on her, and that whole scene just like took me. And on the first take, as soon as he said cut, I'm like, whoo, Jesus, like trying to calm myself back down. He said, can we get a second take? I said, I'm fully loaded, just give me a second, like let me kind of gather myself. So when we did the second take, it was not a dry eye in the room. I mean, even the cameraman was just like, and there's this one guy, Ellis, I love him to death. He sounds like Tone Loc when he talks. Right. So he's like, yo, like, where did you go to get that? And I'm like, I'm a mom, I'm a mother. So that's how I went. And when he said cut on the end of that one, I was sweating. I couldn't breathe. My whole body was like I was going into a panic attack. And everything just started spinning, and I was like, I need some air. So they didn't even realize I had left. Before I walked away, I was trying to hug the little girl who played my daughter, because she even was crying. Right. And she's like, Daddy, I didn't want to make the lady cry, so, and I knew that because my energy and my adrenaline was so high with her, I had to walk away. And they found me sitting on the floor trying to drink water, and I'm like, and I couldn't even do it. And Ethel, who is the real Brenda from Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby, she came over and she was, giving me my water and trying to help me calm down. And I'm like, and realized who she was, I'm like, oh shit, Brenda wiping my tears. Like, oh my God. But she was such a big help in helping me kind of calm down. And after that, the director was like, we're not going to do another take of that scene.
Right.
Yeah, I think that really will separate actors, man, is being able to tap into that emotion when
Yeah.
it's needed or called for in the scene. Like, you gotta be able to go all in.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's something serious.
Yeah, 'cause I've been doing we got some stuff that we're working on, that we're writing in the process of getting into production. Just, the whole COVID situation slowing everything up.
Yes.
But, are you into any writing of your own material? Or?
Yes. Glad you asked. I actually have one project that's being looked at. Hopefully, HBO is going to pick it up. They're interested, so hopefully. And I have a second project, which is called She Boss, that we will be shooting really soon. So I'm excited. I got a lot of projects, but that's just a couple.
Okay. Tell us about this product line you got right here. What's
This is my new baby. This is well, I started out as Glamour Puss, but I changed it to Glamour Puss You because
Okay.
not that I want to you guys, but you ladies, I want to Glamour Puss You. So these are actually lip glosses.
Okay.
Most people think that they're perfume, but they're lip glosses, and they are naturally made. I make my own product at home myself. And it's a combination of a moisturizer, a scrub, and a conditioner for the lips. I have a few friends who are smokers, not me. I do hookah, that's about it. But they were saying that the product is starting to bring back the natural color of their lips because being that you smoke, your lips get dark and things like that. It's starting to bring the natural color back, and it's making it more soft. Their skin is not as harsh from smoking. So I was like, that's cool. And I have body butters, I have lip scrubs and different things like that. It's going to be expanding little by little, but it's cool. I've been excited with this product.
You gotta put something in there for the men. The men need the soft lips too.
Listen,
like,
I've been hearing that because my brother was the first person that came to me with it. He was like, yo, what you got for the beards? So maybe so I might glam, not glamour puss, but maybe just, I don't know, maybe just puss, maybe, I don't know, puss juice. I'm just playing.
I might get that one. Yeah, I'm down.
But yeah, I may look into that. I'll be looking into that.
Alright, well, we over here at Big Balls Pause. We'd like to get into your cereal background. What's some of your all-time favorite cereal coming up or even to this day?
I will fight you for Lucky Charms.
You won't have to fight me.
I will seriously fight you. But of course, every household has had cornflakes and Cheerios. You know, everybody had those. Fruity Pebbles. You know. What is it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My kids used to ask for all the time. But yeah, mine was Lucky Charms.
Alright.
It was a rough household. That was Alabama for you right there. That sound like Alabama.
That's something I think that's kind of Lucky Charm-ish.
Oh Lord.
Ish.
No
What's
more marshmallows.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see what we got this week on Big Balls Pause. Look at this.
Oh Lord.
We gonna go. Wow.
Tony?
Tony.
He's got marshmallows now?
He's got some
Why they
marshmallows.
do? Why Tony do
Okay.
that?
These are different marshmallows. We tried this
Why?
before.
It's a lot of competition out there with marshmallows, and marshmallows kind of winning right now.
Are they?
Look, the marshmallows are shaped like
And
Tony.
they don't even look like marshmallows.
Listen to
They
got
disguise them to look like
marshmallows,
cereal
y'all.
bites.
Right.
But inside is marshmallow. I don't like that. Because I want to plug them out. I want to plug them out, but they disguised them. It look like...
So last time they did marshmallows, they just had the corny regular white squares.
Yeah, little...
They're trying to step it
I
up.
never knew
Those
he
might-
did marshmallows.
They might.
Tony might be
I don't
on
really
something.
eat
We'll
cereal
see.
like that anymore.
Let's go.
I love it though.
Turn up, Tony.
Let's see.
Oh.
We'll try a
Oh, so
little.
we get to try some?
Yeah, we'll try some.
Oh, no.
Oh, let's
We
go
ain't gonna look
then.
at it.
Let's go. I knew you was gonna give me pink.
Come on, which one you want?
That's fine.
You
It's
want
red?
cool.
You
It's
want
cool.
red?
It's cool. Pink is cool.
You sure?
Yes, pink is cool.
What you trying to say? You had to wear rock pink.
This kind of dope, y'all. We can eat some cereal.
Yeah, we've been eating those.
All right.
Tony. Oh, Lord.
Let me see what Tony got to do over there in
Man,
that
I'm gonna
box.
shake up the.
Oh, yeah.
Right, they all be at the bottom.
They don't
You know they only give you 2 per box.
I kind of wanted to keep mine at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't know about these flakes.
Yeah, those don't look like Frosted Flakes. Every time they combo them, they take the frost off the flakes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
These flakes.
Them look like corn flakes with marshmallows on them.
The flakes is cool.
Let me say that box again. We got almond milk and we got 2%.
2%. I hate almond. I'm not allergic to anything though. Let me see what we doing over here. So y'all like to drown your cereal? No.
Nah,
Depends what cereal it is.
It's different.
Every cereal needs a different drown, a different forming.
Different level of milk.
Yeah. Many weeks I like to drown them because they take on the milk and then when you bite them, it's like milk pockets trapped inside the mini wheat.
Okay. Okay.
Mini wheat fan and all
Let me
that.
see what Tony doing over here. Let me make sure I get a marshmallow in there.
You're right. Early.
It's decent.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's not Lucky Charms, but
I know Lucky Charm-ish. Because these marshmallows are kind of like Lucky Charms.
Everybody trying to bite
Really?
Lucky Charms marshmallows because those are the only good marshmallows out there.
Cause Mike, let me tell you, Lucky Charms is the number one. Like, don't play. It's not bad though. I couldn't even tell you last time I ate cereal.
I'm kind of liking this. I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I was expecting to not like it.
Definitely missing a lot of frost on my flakes. Need some sugar.
I don't know.
Well, you know they always went light with the frosting. It's not. I think it got enough. I think it's sweet
I think
enough.
the dark blue box had the right frosting on it. This light skinned blue
There
box.
is a little dark blue tab at the top.
Yeah, that's what the box used to be.
Okay.
All right, real quick, I want to restart the cameras so just in case
Okay.
we hit that point.
I get to eat cereal, y'all.
Um,
That's a nice little touch.
Yeah, we like to feed our guests. Sometimes I guess don't like what we feed them. Sometimes I don't like what we serving either. This a pass though. On a rough day.
Man,
Now, what I don't like about Frosted Flakes, though, is how the actual flake gets super soft, like
Yeah, you
super
can't-
quick, and
you
it's
ain't got-
mushy.
Yeah, you can't add too much milk to this. You gotta race to finish.
And then the frosted is gone because the milk has taken it away.
The little frost that was in there.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Who picked this? I want to know.
I did. Now, anything that says new, anytime we get a new flavor, I'm gonna pick it up and see what's going on. But we got a little get to know you section while we eat cereal.
Okay.
What's your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Not eating habits is so bad. Breakfast.
Is it the type of food or the time of day?
The type of food.
Like breakfast food. Like
Pancakes.
Waffle House.
No. Awful House?
Awful how?
No, not
People that
Awful
grew-
House.
people that
I know you from the South.
yeah.
They know that's just Awful House.
But I like to cook when my schedule permits. I like to cook, so I would get up in the morning and do like spinach and cheese omelet. Sometimes I might like saute a little onions and peppers and things like that, tomatoes, and put in it. But I'm an omelet queen.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm a big
Fresh French toast, different things. Definitely grits.
Right.
I'm from the South.
country.
Gotta have grits. Oh yeah. I'm country to the point. I like
Sausage on that
ketchup on my
plate?
grits. I
You
ain't
put no bacon on
shame.
that plate?
Bacon. Wait, is it pork or turkey?
I want turkey bacon.
Okay, turkey bacon winning.
It's not even bacon unless some people tell us.
I don't eat beef or pork.
Me
Can't,
either, but
honestly, you can't cut a piece of bacon from the turkey.
Right.
technically.
But it's got like a sweet taste to it though. The turkey bacon does.
I'm fine. I don't know what else it tastes like.
Alright.
Did you
Favorite?
just pour rum?
A little bit.
I think I'm good on him. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, they trying to make him not great.
What's
It doesn't
your-
even say great on here.
No.
That's great. What's your favorite time of the day to eat cereal?
I really don't even eat it like that anymore. I guess because I'm always on the go, so I usually like to grab me an apple and I'm out the door type thing. But if I had to pick, I would say like in the middle of the night type
Right.
thing.
More of a late night
Yeah.
snack.
Right.
All right. If you could have a bowl of cereal with anybody, dead or alive, cereal and conversation.
Oh, I'm like,
Who
why
you
they gotta
having
be
a bowl
dead?
with?
You gonna eat with dead people? I'm like, wait a minute, what kind of show is this?
Pick a dead person. You gotta eat
Let
one.
me see. I'm a big fan of Viola Davis, so I would love to have some cereal with her and pick her brain.
What kind of cereal you think she'll have y'all eating?
She'll probably do cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah.
Raisin Bran. You want some?
Nah, I can't see her as a raisin bran. She might do some cinnamon toast crunch type thing.
All right. Peanut butter and jelly.
Definitely.
Oh, you
When
down?
making a
Yes.
peanut butter and jelly, do you prefer a spoon or a butter knife?
That's funny because I already know where you're going with this tearing up the bread thing. I already know where you're going.
We just went out.
Butter
Both
knife.
clean, both-
Butter knife.
Oh, wait, no
Only thing
pressure.
about like scooping it out of the container, the butter knife just pushes it. And then with spoon, you cannot rub it on the bread with the spoon. So,
okay. You get it. She gets it. Let me see. We don't know what that moon is.
but usually my peanut butter is with apples. So
Yeah, you can't even do nothing. You need the knife to chop the apple down just a
yeah,
tad bit more.
yeah.
Slice.
I don't know about a butter knife cutting an apple though. That's a struggle. That's a struggle.
I mean, you know, any kind of knife.
All right. Ketchup and other condiments. Do you keep them in the refrigerator or the cabinet?
I hate my ketchup cold because it make my food cold.
It doesn't
I understand
make your
putting it in the
food cold.
refrigerator to keep it all fresh and everything, but
I can eat in your kitchen. I already know. You drink 2% milk. You know, you eat turkey bacon.
yes.
The ketchup to the cat.
I'm like a
Use a butter knife.
I don't eat beef or pork.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink sodas. I rarely do sweets. It's been like 13 years
I'll
maybe.
come get an omelet.
Yeah, come through. And my daughter always making fresh smoothies.
No banana.
She calls it Get Fine smoothie.
I need some of those.
Yeah. And they're actually really good. I didn't think it was gonna be too tasty with the fresh kale and fresh broccoli and all, but
Fresh
you didn't even
broccoli.
taste. Yeah, it was actually really good.
Alright, she might be on the-
Energy was on point. So yeah, it was cool.
What's your favorite curse word or phrase?
She gonna kill me. My cousin Takara, I'm always telling her, shut up, Takara. So I literally bought her a shirt that says shut up, Takara on it. But yeah, that one and get your punk ass out of here.
Hey, you got jumping folks.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to catch
Set, tell
myself.
them.
The punk ass out of here.
Caught myself around my mom a few times. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not you,
I'm like,
mama.
excuse me,
I
mom, I'm
was
sorry.
talking
Didn't mean to
about,
say that around you. Not to her, but you know, I'll be saying it to my brother or somebody.
You know, you be getting on there, mom. Little punk ass.
What's your favorite corner store snack?
Oh, you know what? I just got into these voodoo chips. I was kind of
Yeah.
scared to eat it with the name of
Yeah.
voodoo, but they're actually really good.
Yeah.
So I pop
Voodoo's
in.
actually nothing to be really scary about.
It's all about how
Oh,
you
that's
use it.
another show.
It's all about how you use it.
Well, yeah, but the voodoo chips and gotta give me a green apple Gatorade.
Oh,
Okay.
sounds like a nice combo.
All right, we're in the social media era. Do you feel like social media is killing relationships, or does it help build relationships?
It kills them.
Wow.
Because, and I was actually gonna make a post about it. When people are speaking on, oh, you liked her post, or he's liking your stuff, who is this, and wondering why people are jumping in your man's inbox, stop posting your shit. Stop putting people in your business, because the internet only has what you give it.
Right.
So if people, these things are happening, it's because you're giving them the ammunition to use against you. Stop posting your business. Nobody never seen me, well, when me and Johnny were together, but nobody's never seen me really like post a guy.
Yep.
I never put people in my business. Never put them in my business.
it's real,
Because as
it
soon as you
doesn't need to be
post
on
him, somebody gonna go to researching and find his page. If you don't
we
put his
wanna
Eddie on there,
follow,
they like, oh, he
yeah,
doing this for her and doing that for her.
Like,
Let me hit him up.
This
You
person
know?
wanna follow you. They don't like nothing about stuff anyway.
Exactly.
I post
Then you got
and
the
they
trolls
can't
too,
follow
who won't like anything. They just want to see what's going on.
you. They just want me in your business.
So I only post like from projects that I'm doing, things with my kids, and all my kids are grown. So just stuff like that. That's it. I don't put people in my business.
Well, on the other side of that, I do think it can help with like business relationships.
Yes, business it can. Now
build,
that type of relationship, yes, and marketing purposes.
Right.
But personal, no.
Personal does seem to take a hit. Like, sometimes somebody might be posting some toxic energy, and there's somebody that but you don't really want to follow. They don't want to see that.
I've had a friend do it, because I hate to see when people are having issues in their relationship and they want to air it out to social media. You're only pouring gas on the fire when you do things like that.
Yeah. When it's over, between y'all, social media still has this.
You cannot delete it. I don't care what you do. You can pay whatever lawyer you want to pull it from whatever website, but somebody then screen recorded, screenshot. It's out there. So once you put it out there, you can't get it back. Speaking
of which, coming out of quarantine, going into the quarantine, I don't know where we are right now, but
Trump doesn't either.
Let's just say we're in a situation where you're low on supplies. Could you live with an ex if they have all the supplies that you needed?
I don't have any bad blood per se with any exes. We just kind of like grew apart. And my last relationship, we actually sat down, had a conversation, and it cleared a lot of things that we were two different people on two different paths. But I don't have any ill will with that person. We just kind of like went our way. So if I had to, yeah, I could.
Okay.
I could.
All right.
I'm a compromiser, so.
Last but certainly not least, we want to get a female. We ask a lot of our male guests this question, but we like to get a female perspective on this as well. Like during the courting phase, if you're going out with a guy that you like or something like that, like somebody that you like, what's a good amount of time, or how long should he wait before going in for the bottom grab, like on a hug? Like,
that's so tacky. It is. I mean, like, okay, so if I'm dating somebody, I like to get in his ear and be like, grab my booty. Grab my booty. Like, I do that. But it to be, like, in public, like, that's tacky. It is.
So it's never a good time.
Not in public. No, not in public. Not at the family reunion.
No, not even that. I'm not saying like in public. I'm just saying.
But at home, yeah, smack that thing. Like,
I'm saying, but how?
Cuff it, Like, I was built like a white girl all my life, and now that I got some handfuls, I'll be like, grab my booty.
No, I'm just saying, like, what's a good amount of time? Like, is there like a certain amount of time we can wait, and then you like friend zone, like, damn, he ain't even grab my butt yet. He must not like me, or is there a certain time frame you think?
Yeah, I think that for every person, time frames, limits, things like that are different. Yeah. But I would say yes, it is a time frame, because you want to make sure that you and that person are on the same page, and you both are heading down this lane together before grabbing butt. Because I can't just meet digital and be like, hey, slap a cheek. I can't be like, E1, did you check out that right one? I can't do that.
Like, yo, she's fun. Let me tell you about my guest today. She's so fun.
Load of fun.
I do love to have fun, though. I do. I love life, and I like to see people laugh and have a good time. That's why I said earlier, before the cameras were turned on, I really do want to see everybody win. And as our people, uses, I really, really wish that our community could really learn to work together. Absolutely. I really do.
Absolutely. Let me see them Frosted Flakes with Marshall.
He is really into the Frosted Flakes.
So over here at Big Balls Pause, we got a 0 to 5 bowl rating system.
Okay.
Half a bowl, anything in between. What do you rate Frosted Flakes with marshmallows shaped like Tony?
Oh, you said 0 to 5?
0 to 5.
We'll give it 2.5 then. 2.5?
Halfway.
It will be nice. Give it a half.
It's a good seat. 2.5.
Yeah,
I'm going to give them even less.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I don't like marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
They're not great.
Not
great. Okay. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with Tony.
Damn, Tony.
I mean, come on, Tony. Oh, he do got a little grate right here on the side, but they're not on the front. So yeah, I give him a 2. How about that? I won't go too far.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're being a little bit.
I give him a 2. I didn't pour up again. You did.
Oh wow.
They got a little Spanish over here.
I have a question. I haven't said this in a long time. When I had my radio show, I always would ask my guests, for the guys, well, for the women, I would ask them how you like your monkey bars. And I couldn't say it seductively, but when I would have guys on the show, I would ask them, how you like your box?
My box.
Yeah. Let's get these expressions.
Wet and ready.
What do you say?
Oh, he said what he said. Okay. I had somebody I asked that before on the red carpet because I do host events on the red carpet too. I asked him the question and he said full of money. I said, well, I don't think that would be very comfortable, but okay.
You want that box?
Right.
And some people would be like, box? What do you mean? And I'm holding the mic and I'm like, how you like your box?
No.
You know? I'm gonna have to bring that back. Might have to bring that back. Post that a couple of times. Make that a moment to go on air, like you know, go on live.
That's how I like my box.
That's a safe answer.
Alright. Frosted Flakes with marshmallows. I'm gonna go. I like these.
We could tell.
We know.
We could tell.
I'll go 5.
I was not giving them a 5. No,
you
I was
better.
like to give them the half.
Taking these
mark.
home.
I'm just not better than the Tonys.
No,
the
they're
real,
not.
the big Tony.
They're
I mean, if it was the end of the world and this was
Tony's
all that
a
was left
5
on
too.
the stores, but you know,
only a 5 too.
Even
This
then,
is
I'll
5
go somewhere
point.
else.
This is like it's got marshmallows.
say go somewhere.
Now, if they had, this is not the actual flakes from the regular Frosted
At
Flakes.
all.
No, it's not.
But
because they weren't as
they had
crunchy.
these marshmallows with those, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna rescind.
Thank you. Bring it back.
I'm gonna rescind just because the flakes is not Frosted Flakes. They're not the original Tony, and I'm gonna go.
Nigga Tony high.
Oh, how you gonna say Tony High?
I'm gonna go 4. I take a point for not having original flakes, but these got potential to be a
Because
lot.
usually you can see the frost on the flakes.
Yeah.
You didn't really
Thank
see
you.
it. You could taste the hint
Soon
of it
as I
on
seen them
there,
in the ball, like,
but you
these ain't
didn't
it.
see
These
it.
ain't the ones.
Yeah, these not the ones.
I got some
But
Frosted
these
Flakes
was
at
the
home right
ones. I think these wasn't the ones. That's why it's like, yo, we gotta throw some marshmallows in it or something.
Yeah, they had we made some light.
We made a boo boo. We gotta
Yeah.
fix
These
this.
look like
Fix
the
it.
diet joints, like
Yes, I would say that.
light blue.
Diet frosted flakes.
There we
yes.
go, diet frosted flake.
They're delicious though.
It's a dub.
No.
Try them out. Let us know what you guys
It's a
think.
dub. Don't do
You
it.
know,
You're
they're new.
outvoted,
They're on the
2-1.
shelf.
You're outvoted.
Leave
They
them on
want
the shelf.
thing I guess for coming through.
Hey.
Thank y'all for
Mahogany
having me. It was
Raspberry.
fun.
Make sure you guys are
Mahogany
following her.
Raspberry.
New
Yes.
movie coming out soon. They, the clips is like
There's Innocent Dies Young, Flight Risk, Smoke, Mine, She Boss we're working on. It's a lot of them. It's a lot
She
of them.
rolling
So
now.
hold on, I meant to ask this. I almost forgot, but it's like a network or something with the Mister. It seemed like it was a couple of different shows.
AConnectionTV.com, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's like the new Black Netflix. There's
Okay.
actually a little bit of everything on there, from cartoon to drama to reality, and these are actually our lives. And his thing is a network where you can see people like yourself. So
We want to get in tune with that.
Yeah. Like I said, we got
y'all
some
spend
projects on the
$7.99
road.
at McDonald's. Come on down.
Definitely. So make sure you guys follow us on all social media at Big Bowls Pause. And we'll see you guys here next week.
Where I don't have balls.
All right, we want to get a drop from you
Thank y'all
and
for tuning in. Bye.
a picture.
Okay.